Yeah, I'm kind of an offensive defensive coach where I'm starting to kind of go away from like the midfield where they're going to be running up and down the field. Like we want to sub them out quick. Anytime we can, we want to sub out and get fresh legs on the field. Whether we have a ball on offense, we'll sub. On transition, we'll sub because I just don't think lacrosse is meant for running up and down the field over and over and over. I think it's more of an explosive sport. So that's why if you look at the roster, there's a couple less midfielders than most teams would have. But girls like Bridget, just extremely fast. Like she's a hard worker and she's learning a lot. She's only been playing for a year. This is her second year, and every day she's asking the right questions. And she's always improving, always wanting to get better. Girls like Sarah, she's a junior. Or she's I think athletically she's a sophomore, or academically she's a sophomore. She is just so fast. She's a dual sport athlete as well as hockey. And it's hard to outwork her. She's just so smart with the ball. She always plays great defense. She's going to be a great midfielder. And then moving Hannah Moreau up to our midfield this year is just the right move. And she knows it. Everyone on the team knows it. She is an amazing dodger, and she just wanted an opportunity. I gave her an opportunity this fall, and she earned it. She earned everything. Nothing was given to her, and she always is playing through some kind of illness and and injury, but it will never slow her down. You will never see her stop working. Yeah, we also have a girl returning this semester from last year, Mariah Newton, and and with Mackenzie in there too, our defense is just fast. Like I said earlier, when I came in here, I didn't know what I had, and when I found out the cards I had, I changed our defense immediately. We've been working on it every day. This, quick, aggressive defense. Trying to get in their faces early on. It's going to surprise some teams because, Lizzie is probably the quickest person I've ever seen. She's not long distance fast, but she is so quick. That ball comes to her girl. She's there. She's on their hip. She knows what she's doing. Mackenzie is just a great defender. I mean, I can give praise to all of them. Sydney coming from a redshirt year. She has learned a lot, and she's doing really well. Always works hard. The ball hits the ground. She's always running after it. I'm just amazed by the talent and the depth of defense. Any coach would love to have the depth on defense that we have here. Yeah, we do. We have a freshman, Sam Powers, coming in from Forest Hills, and she has surprised me. She came in, and she's very shy. She's very quiet. She's never the one talking. Whether you're asking people to talk or when you don't want people to talk, she's just always quiet. She's just back of the room. And when she stepped on the field for that first time, and these girls were taking shots on her, and she was saving offside hip, like saves that shouldn't be made, I was blown away. And because of that, Lena has definitely stepped up her talent because now she knows she has competition, and everyone gets better with competition. And so it's going to be interesting. We got another week of preseason before our first game, and it's going to be interesting to see who gets the most playing time because they're battling each other. We have 3 captains. We have Taylor, who's a junior, Caitlin Loudon, who's a junior, and Hannah Moreau, who's a sophomore. And last year there was Taylor and Caitlin. This year, I really liked Hannah in the fall. She was always a leader. Like I said, she was always leading by example, working the hardest. And I wanted to see if the team felt the same as me. So I asked them to do a vote at the end of the year. And I was only going to do it if there was a vast majority of people who picked one girl. And I think Hannah got all but 1 or 2 votes. And it just proved to me that what I saw in her is what the team saw in her. And right away, she has just, sailed right into that role, and the team has loved it.